Welcome to yet another glittering episode of Zee Connect. It has been so wonderful to see the government of the UAE stepping up measures to curb the pandemic in such a way that the city appears to be back to normal 100%. However, do stay safe and take care of yourselves and your loved ones and follow the government guidelines if you have to step out. Night was lit up for New Year's Eve. Millions looking up into the sky. People, this is how it's done in Dubai. The Consulate General of India Dubai, along with Pravasi Bharatiya Sahayata Kendra Dubai, have started a new initiative called Breakfast with Consul General, in which the Consul General Dr. Aman Puri will be visiting one of the labor camps every month to meet the Indian workers in their camps with the aim of creating awareness amongst blue-collar workers about financial planning and literacy, health screenings, learning new skills, and the like. The first initiative was held on Jan 1st, 2021.
It's a real pleasure to start the new year 2021 with an interaction with our Indian workers, our brothers who are working in UAE, away from their families and doing an amazing job. It is an opportunity for us to extend a New Year greetings and to also convey how we deeply appreciate the great work they've been doing. UAE, as everyone knows, hosts almost 3.3 million large Indian community. 60 to 65% of them are the workers. So it is very important for us as a consulate to be able to spend time, interact with them, share their feedback, and also to see how we can extend a helping hand in whatever way we can. It's also very important for us to engage with the employers, and large companies like L&T are obviously very important stakeholders in the whole process. As economies are trying to revive, as governments work with key stakeholders to make sure that we can emerge stronger together, it is very important for all of us to work hand in hand. The workforce is the reason why companies do so well. And today, we may not have that kind of work available, but it is very important for us to understand that they are part of the family. We have to take care of each and every member of the family, especially during this transition period. We are absolutely certain that with the resilience of UAE and the Indians, we will together be able to support the economic revival in the UAE through our efforts as well. Thank you so much and wish everyone a very happy New Year once again.
Regarding this initiative, 2 months back we had a informal discussion with the Consul General of India and his associates. So one of the ideas which came up is, in the new year he wants to have an initiative of having some interaction with the workmen. It's like kind of a meetings and greetings kind of an initiative. And he said he wants to do it on the 1st of January, wherein he would like to visit one of the camps of any of the Indian construction companies and then interact and discuss with the workmen. So now we had this facility, and so we offered that, wanting to start with the camp with L&T, and that's how it started. And then we had a lot of discussion and negotiation, and like what are the other activities which can be done. We thought this will also be an opportunity to showcase that to the workmen that apart from L&T, there's also the government of India and their representatives who are there to take care of them, and there's somebody behind them. And along with that, we also started like SBI chipped in, and then we thought also let's have an association with NMC who are doing the medical camp and checkup. So in this whole, in 2020, the workmen have gone through a lot of issues. Many of them had actually problems, and they suffered, but they came out very strong. So what is now required is that they also need to be mentally strong. So I think this initiative will do a lot in that.
एक्स्ट्रा एनर्जी आया हम लोग के पास आज कि हमारे जो टॉप ऑनर्स हैं वो आके हम लोग को मोटिवेट किए। बहुत अच्छा लगा हम लोग को, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हम लोग जब काम करने के लिए आते हैं ना, तो हम लोग थोड़ा सा सिर्फ काम पे रहते हैं, तो इसलिए इंटरटेनमेंट भी एक हो गया हम लोग का। न्यू ईयर भी मर गया, कैब में सब लोग आ गए, और हम लोग को बहुत अच्छा लगा कि पूरी सर आए यहाँ पे हम लोग के बीच में। हम लोग उनके साथ ब्रेकफास्ट भी किया, केक काटा, मंच भी शेयर किया। L&T का एक चीज़ क्या है ना, क्वालिटी बहुत मेंटेन करता है।
और जो आज फंक्शन जो भी हुआ है, इसके पहले भी फंक्शन होता रहता है। हर साल फंक्शन, सारे प्रकार के फंक्शन होते हैं। अलग अलग कंपनियां भी आकर फंक्शन करती हैं, और सारे लोग बहुत ही इससे प्रेरित होते हैं, और सारे लोग बहुत खुश रहते हैं।
One of the best things about the Dubai Shopping Festival is the prizes that you can win. And this year, the 26th edition of the retail celebration features some amazing raffles with incredible prizes worth millions of dirhams. Let's go check out the grand raffle held by the Dubai Gold and Jewellery Group at the Global Village.
We promise you that you will have a super experience. Regarding the gold draw of 2020 and 2021, I believe this is one opportunity where you can win without any investment. So what you do is you buy your jewelry, you buy 500 dirhams worth of jewelry, and you get a coupon which is free. Based on this free coupon, you can win up to 25 kilos of gold. And every second day, we are giving away 1 kilo of gold. There will be 4 winners. Each winner will get a quarter kilo of gold. And on the final day, we will have a 3 kilo bumper draw also. So all in all, I believe it is a fantastic time to buy jewelry, and especially here in Dubai, the gold price has also stabilized a little bit. So all in all, if you want the world's best jewelry at the world's best price, then the best place is Dubai. And if you look around here in the Global Village where we are today, the mood is very upbeat. So I believe we are looking at very, very positive signals. And thank you to the Dubai government and the UAE government for making this happen, and carrying on with the spirit of Dubai, and holding the Global Village on its schedule. It is an amazing feeling.
First of all, I have to take this opportunity to thank Zee TV for this coverage, amazing coverage for Dubai Shopping Festival. This year, Mr. Baijo, we have amazing promotion during the DSF. We have a daily promotion, which is giving away a prize of QX60 plus 200,000 cash for one winner. Only you have to purchase the tickets, which is in Zoom store, Inop or IPCO petrol station. So with 200 dirham, you will have a chance to win this fabulous prize. Okay. The second chance will be the 500,000 dirham cash giving away on the last day of the DS.
500,000 cash.
500,000 dirhams cash.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So this is one of the most exciting QX60 promotions so far, I guess. Yeah.
And with that, it's time for a little break, but we'll be back with lots more right after. Welcome back, and let's go straight into Swad Se Swagat, where Tasneem today is showing us how to make water, literally. Now, detox water is one that is infused with fruits, vegetables or herbs. But over to Tasneem to show us more.
Swad se swagat hai aap sabka in one more episode of Zee Connect. I hope you guys are keeping well and continuing with our trend of staying healthy. I have a lot more for you today, but it's very different. It's not exactly recipes that we're talking about today, but it's actually ingredients that we use almost on a daily basis, but we never really realize how it could be so useful and almost medicinal. So today we're going to be talking about the medicinal values of things that we find in every kitchen and that we never really capitalize on. So continuing with our theme of staying healthy, today is all about water. Detox waters have been in trend recently, and it's just something that people tend to overdo in certain ways and massively underdo in certain other ways. And that is what we're going to be discussing here today. So there are so many ingredients that we have in our pantry that we use on a daily basis that we don't realize can be used in so many different ways, and they're medicinal. So let's discover all the medicinal values in combination with the absolute magic of water and hydration. Typically, detox waters are made with 1 liter or more. Today, I am only going to be using 1 glass, which is approximately 330 ml. However, you guys can definitely just multiply the ingredients and, add it up to 1 liter, 2 liters, as much as you want. All right, so we're going to start with the first one. First, I will get my star anise. I am going to take a very tiny bit of it. Typically, for 1 liter, I would use about 2 pieces. But now that we're going to be making just 1 glass, I'm going to be using about a quarter. That goes in there. And next, I would, in 1 liter of water, use about 2 inches worth of cinnamon. But here, because again, we're making just 1 glass, I am using a very tiny bit of cinnamon. That goes in there as well. Now, once you combine the two of these ingredients together, what you end up getting is this amazing fat burner because it boosts your metabolism immensely. So this is something that should be sort of a part of your, yes, daily lifestyle, but also it can be a great pre-workout drink for you to have. Just gonna fill this up, and this goes into the fridge for about 8 to 12 hours. Next, we're gonna take our glass, methi seeds. Now, methi is very strong, very powerful. So one tiny little speck has a lot of value nutritionally. So we don't want to overdo it, and we're just going to take about 7 to 8 seeds. That is literally as much as you need. If you are making 1 whole liter, go for about 10 to 15 seeds. In it goes. And to that, I will add a cinnamon stick. Now again, because it's a small glass, I'm going to add just a little broken piece of cinnamon. If you go in for 1 liter, use 1 whole cinnamon stick, which is about 3 inches long. Water, top it up. This goes into the fridge again for 8 to 12 hours. So every time you've had an excessive amount of dessert after some meal, make yourself some of this, drink it the next morning, and you'll be fine. Next, we are making something for immunity that we should be very focused on these days. We will be using bay leaf. So here I have kind of like a broken half of a broken bay leaf. If I use 1 liter of water, I will use 1 full big leaf. And to that, I will add 2 green cardamoms. Now, you don't need to necessarily pop them open, but I like just giving them a little bit of a crack, just so that the infusion of water is a lot more convenient. If you're using 1 liter of water, make sure to go with about 5 to 7 pieces of green cardamom. And we top it up with water again. You got the drill. And that sorts your immunity out. Next, we're going to go in with something more colorful and traditional, and that is strawberries. So here, I will put in about 1 strawberry, and to that, I will add a little rosemary. Now, we don't need all of it because, again, small glass. So I'm just going to take about 4 parts of the sprig and not the entire sprig. If you're making 1 liter, you can put an entire sprig and you can add about 5 to 6 pieces of strawberries. Make sure you cut them up because then the infusion is that much more effective. And this is your remedy for glowing skin, anti-inflammatory, great for boosting your immunity, all in one. And for our next one, I will be using the lime leaves. So like promised, we're going to rip them up a little bit, just so that they really release all of that delicious flavor and amazing aroma. So for 1 glass, just 1, and I will also add a whole lot of mint. Now there is no sort of limitation on the mint. This is for 1 glass and you can see how much mint I'm using here. But if you're making 1 liter, make sure to use about 3 to 4 lime leaves, all ripped up of course, and as much mint as you like. So the mint goes in, and for some added immunity, I will add some lemon. Also gives it a nice tangy flavor with the mint. And for our final one, I will be using some dried rose buds. Now you can really go as heavy or light as you want on the dried rose buds, because there isn't really an adverse effect that it will have. But since it is pretty warming, I would stick for 1 glass to about 4 pieces. If you are adding it to 1 liter, you can possibly go with about 10 to 12, maybe even 15 pieces. And to this, I will add the other heating ingredient, which is saffron. I am literally gonna just take 2 or 3 strands, because like I mentioned, it is extremely hot. You don't want to overheat your body. So here I have 3 strands that I am just gonna crumble, break into the water. Again, water. If you are making 1 liter, make sure to use 3 to 4 strands of saffron and no more than 5 strands. This has varying effects on your body. One, of course, it heats your body. Besides that, like we mentioned, it does have properties of releasing muscle tension and relieving cramps. And that's why this is a great drink to have when you're tired and stressed. And there we have it, today's episode for you. A whole lot of health, a boost of immunity, and solutions as well as prevention. So if you ever thought you needed someone else's help to stay healthy, nope, you need your kitchen. You need to know how to use the ingredients in your kitchen with full efficiency. I hope I have been able to do that for you today, and keep reading about all the magic ingredients we have in our homes, but we really never realize that we have them. So wishing you even more health and happiness, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, so we're going to start with the first one. I will get my star anise, a very tiny bit of cinnamon. Just going to fill this up, and this goes into the fridge for about 8 to 12 hours. Methi seeds, 7 to 8 seeds, and to that I will add a cinnamon stick. Water, top it up. This goes into the fridge again for 8 to 12 hours. A broken half of a broken bay leaf, 2 green cardamoms. And we top it up with water again. Put in about 1 strawberry, and to that I will add a little rosemary, and we top it up with water again. The lime leaves, so like promised, we're going to rip them up a little bit, and I will also add a whole lot of mint. And for some added immunity, I will add some lemon. Water, top it up. Some dried rose buds, saffron, that I am just going to crumble, break in, again, water.
Well, I almost lost count of the number of waters Tasneem showed us in this segment. And on that note, let's take a quick break, but I'll be back with lots more on the other side. Welcome back, and the buzz from dancing the New Year's night away is far from over. So here's some more dance moves for you.
Hi, DAB stands for Dancers Across Borders. I started learning dance at the age of 3. My mother actually put me towards Bharatanatyam dance lessons, and for about 15 years, that's what I learned. I learned Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, and a bit of Kathak. However, I'm completely trained in classical dance only, and it was about 2 years ago that I decided to learn Bollywood dancing. I chased my corporate dream for over 15 years and did not touch dance at all, and during the lockdown is when I actually had the time. What started as a virtual community, in a span of 5 months, we have different versatile dancers that teach dances from across the world, and it's all about nurturing your craft and becoming a person who can actually increase your passion when it comes to dance and art and creativity. Today we're going to focus on 2 key dance forms that the DAP studio is known for, one of which is Indian semi-classical, and this is led by Rahul Sharma, who is our Kathak fusion choreographer, and myself. I take Bharatanatyam lessons here at the DAP studio. And we're also going to be doing a Bollywood number, something that is very versatile, something that's very upbeat, and I'm sure you're all going to enjoy it, choreographed by none other than our Bollywood instructor Himanshi.
तिलक सब चीनी रे मोह से नैना मिलाई के, छाप तिलक सब चीनी रे मोह से नैना मिलाई के, नैना मिलाई के, चैना मिलाई के, नैना मिलाई के, चैना मिलाई के, सब रंग रस सब चीनी रे मोह से नैना मिलाई के, छाप तिलक सब चीनी रे मोह से नैना मिलाई के। जिधर वो है उधर देख रहे हैं, हम तो पब्लिक की नजर देख रहे, मैं समझ ही गया था कि बात कुछ बड़ी है, और बात कुछ बड़ी नहीं तो कुछ तो गड़बड़ी है। हट जा सामने से, तेरी भाभी खड़ी है, हट जा सामने से, मेरी अखियां लड़ी है, अब हट जा सामने से,
dancing all year round. On that note, let's bring this episode of Zee Connect to an end. Please keep sending us your feedback on our social media handles. I will see you next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. This is me, Priya, signing off.